Morning everybody. It's another beautiful fall weekend here. We just picked up another 4 dump trailer loads of logs, and our wood pile, as you can see behind me, is getting a little out of hand. It's not very organized. I just dumped it late yesterday. I've got another load in the trailer behind me, and so today we're just going to spend some time cleaning up the piles, cutting some wood, splitting some wood, and getting it stacked and making sure our wood shed in behind is full, and just kind of get it sorted out before any of the snow flies and it all gets buried. So that's today's job. Let's get after it. So what I'm doing right now is I've got these piles of wood that I dropped off at the dump trailer yesterday. So this one here, there's kind of one in the middle, then there's one near the end, and there's still one in the dump trailer. As you can see, I don't really have any room along this side of the tree to dump any more logs, and I want to try and separate what I've dumped into kind of small, medium, and large. So there's a large pile to the left here in front of my tractor. That's for like 12-inch diameter and up. And then I want to make a separate pile for kind of like 11 to 6, and then a small pile that I'll just be cutting up into like 3 or 4 foot lengths just so I can hand bomb them in the boiler every once in a while. The ones that are 12 inches in diameter and up, I'll still cut to about 4 feet, 3.5, 4 feet, but I'll usually use the grapple of the tractor to load that, because in the middle of winter when it gets icy and snowy all around the boiler, I have wiped out a few times and it really sucks. So if I can, I just try to pick up the end with the grapple, and then I open the door of the boiler, and then I load it right in with the tractor, and I don't have to break my back. And then all the middle stuff, that stuff that I'll either leave it at 3.5 feet depending on what kind of log it is. If it's kind of old and light, then I'll just cut it up into 3 or 4 foot sections, and it's easy to hand bomb in. If it's heavier stuff, then I'll probably end up cutting it to about 20 inches, and then I'll split that and stack it in the woodshed. So right now I'm going to go through these 3 piles that I dropped off yesterday, pick out the larger stuff, kind of separate them, then I can make a clear spot, move all the little stuff out of the way, give myself a lane, and then I can make a nice neat pile just like these 2. And then that way I can kind of filter down throughout the season on what I need. I have a separate pile for everything, depending on what size of wood I need. And I hate looking at stacks of wood like this. It really bothers me. I like it to be neat and tidy, so that's the goal this afternoon. We'll go from there. Well, that pretty much wraps up the work with the tractor for right now. As you can see, we've got all of our piles nice and neat. And then we kind of have our overflow pile at the end that just has a bunch of little stuff piled up. Man, that log grapple on that Kioti tractor is a beast. So that little tractor can lift 1,950 pounds. The grapple itself is probably a couple hundred. So you're left over with around 1,800 pounds of lifting capacity. And then this tractor is pretty well balanced. The rear tires are loaded. It's got the, I think it's a 5.5 foot box scraper blade on the back, which is a few hundred pounds. So it's pretty good. Like it doesn't struggle, as you guys saw in this video. Like no matter what's in front of it, it doesn't struggle to pick it up. And that's the main reason I got it. Like I don't do farming, I just do wood. And I just needed something to lift as much as possible. And the Kioti was by far the best compact tractor in the market when it came to loader capacity on the front end. It's also one of the cheapest tractors on the market, like compared to some of the bigger brands that are out there. This comes in at a much lower price tag, and it's a lot more capable on the front end of things. So it seems to be a win-win. Yeah, I think for the rest of this afternoon, probably tidy up, split some more wood, maybe do a little bit of cutting, but at least the wood piles are organized now, which is great. And then I'm just gonna pick at it pretty much the rest of the weekend, I think. So anyways, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Thanks.